A very good morning. It's Mark here. It is 7:43 Eastern Time on Tuesday, March the 18th. That's 11:45 GMT. US session about to get underway, well into the European session. And let's have a look where we stand this morning. Starting as always on our dollar index. And let's look at the daily. Well, you can see here on the daily, kind of a doji candlestick. It has tried lower. It started off US dollar being sold off, coming down to support again at the 102.81. But going into the US session, it looks like US dollar is fighting back somewhat and coming back to where it started, just above the 103 level. If I zoom into the hourly, there you can see there's the sell-off European session getting ready for the US session. Support down here, 102.86 below the 103 level, and fighting back going into the US Open. And as we see so often, that the trends do reverse and change either from strong US to weak US or vice versa once the US session gets underway. Right now, sitting 103.04, that 103 level looking pivotal in the US dollar index. Let's have a look at the S&P. Bearing in mind Wall Street only opens in 1 3/4 hours at 9:30 Eastern Time. Again, let's start off taking a step back, looking at the daily. And there you can see a little bit of a sell-off, pre-market conditions, come down a little bit from the close at 5,735 down to 5,715. We'll wait for the US session to get going. Yesterday, the S&P bounced back, a strong day on the S&P. You can see that two strong days. Let's see if buyers can continue, and if buyers can come up and test the 5,762 resistance level. Gold, unsurprisingly, the march just carries on. $3,027. No letting up in gold. The safe haven status in with political turmoil, geopolitical turmoil, gold's safe haven status really playing out, and new records. It broke through the 3,000 pretty comfortably. 3,027 it's sitting at now. Remember, because we're in uncharted territory and levels that gold's never traded at before, we don't have previous support resistance levels to work with. And as long as there is demand at these levels, which we have seen, don't see much stopping gold right now. Sellers will be looking for profit taking and looking for any reason for a retracement. But then again, when it does come down and any kind of pullback that we've seen, buyers are just seeing that as a new opportunity. So gold continuing its run going into the US session. Let's have a look at oil. Yesterday, oil tried higher, came up to resistance at 71.83, ended the day coming back where it started at the $71 level, which is an important and pivotal level. If I scroll out, you'll see why that 71, which has been a strong support for quite some time, came back to the 71 yesterday. Buyers stepped in again today from the start at 71 and now sitting at 71.88. Strong gold at this point could be based on supply concerns, also based on political situation, supply concerns, seeing a demand for oil, and now coming up and testing the $72 mark. Let's have a look at crypto. Bitcoin. There's the daily, there's the descending trend line, and you can see it has held up buyers at that point at around the 83, 84,000 mark. Hasn't been demand at that level. And right now, testing the support at 82,300. That's where we are right now. Let's zoom into the hourly. It has got held up at the support level at 82,400. Looks like it's about to test that level again. The bias does look down. The descending trend line has definitely held up. Let's look for a push towards the support level and see if sellers can continue below the 82.4 thousand and come down and test closer to the 80,000 mark. Good trading. I'll see you at the end of the session.